Welcome back, guys. And what video is this? Colic Sun Eater Let's Play. So let's check this out. It looks like a battle with Chaos. I see some Chaos Knights there. That's cool unit. I like them. So let's get playing.
Cool zoom ins, a cool cinema.
I forgot. This is like halfway through the video because I need to do like some video editing on the screen. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm just so excited because Chaos is a fun faction. I love Chaos Warriors.
Sega.
I'm not pre-order. Well, I might pre-order. I mean, I gotta get it. I'm looking for a job.
Hello
I have
all and welcome to another video for Total War Warhammer. I am Joey Dalton. I'm joined by Darren McNally in this Let's Play. Darren, what are we doing this time?
So we're playing as the Chaos Warriors in this Let's Play, as we have a very special announcement to make.
That's right, we do. The Chaos Warriors race pack will now not only be free to you if you pre-order, but it will also be free for everyone who buys the game in the first week of release as an early adopter bonus.
Yep,
okay.
So if you have pre-ordered already,
cool.
You'll be able to preload the game to be the first to play it on May 24th.
Ideas
but
from Battlefleet Gothic
the Chaos Warriors
with the,
will be available
with the
for the first week
Space
after
Marine
launch
fleet.
free of charge.
So if you want more details on that, check the link
actually
in the
really
description,
smart.
or
That's
check
really
out
smart.
the Total War Warhammer Steam page.
Oh,
right,
the Norscan
so we're fighting
dwarves.
at
Why?
High Pass, and we're playing as Chaos, as we mentioned, and we're against the dwarves. And just this lovely unit here, these are the Dragon Ogres.
Handsome.
Very cute, very little, very small in comparison to the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth.
Wow.
Oh.
This is lightning.
Yeah, it looks really good. The kind of electrical pulses around him. It looks really, and he sounds really good as well. Actually, real deep bass to him. But he's dwarfed in comparison compared to Colic Sun Eater, one of the legendary lords that you can play as in the campaign if you're playing as Chaos. He actually has a bonus for having Dragon Ogres and Shaggoths.
Right.
He can recruit them at 15% the cost and 10% the cost for the...
And really encourages a monstrous
awesome.
army.
His weapon is called Star Crusher as well. What a name.
Yeah, the Sun Eater and the Star Crusher. He is... I mean, he's, as we'll see in this playthrough, he's really, really powerful. And having those guys in your army, it's actually really good bonus to have any kind of upkeep... have any negative upkeep on them, because they're quite expensive, they're quite rare, so to have them in this army,
Chaos
you're
Warrior on
a
Manticore, I think?
We've also got at the back there the Chaos Warriors with great weapons, and the Chosen here with great weapons as well. And flanked on the left we have a Sorcerer of the Metal variation, or the Metal
Sorcerer
lore.
of
Chaos
Metal!
Warriors, they can actually play with different
So
sorcerers
awesome
of different
sounding.
lores. I think Metal, Fire and Death are some of the ones. We also have a Manticore flying up there. And down here we have the Chaos Knights with lances.
You're going to be doing some sneaky tactics.
Yeah, so we're actually fighting uphill on this battle. It's going to be quite tricky.
Yeah.
And we have the Dwarven army up here on top of the hill. So it's not really sneaky tactics, but obviously they don't have cavalry themselves, so we can, bring our cavalry around up behind them on the hill and hope to do some flanking charges. So it should be good.
Well, you have a lot of fast units.
I don't know who to root for. I love both these factions.
They're really slow. Even the Slayers, which we'll see in a minute.
If the Empire was here, I'd root for them. Empire every day.
Yeah. Oh, these guys here are really cool. The Iron Drakes with the Troll Hammer torpedoes, and they're meant to take down like large, monstrous infantry. So they'll be good against the Shaggoth and the Dragon Ogres, as well as the cannons, the Slayers in the back, and the flame cannons. It's worth mentioning this is just a little quick debug mode. A look at their army. They'll actually deploy a little bit different to this, but I just thought it'd be interesting to see what we were up against on top of this hill. So here we are. This is the kind of gameplay. So obviously we're not playing this right now. We're looking back on the gameplay that I captured at the time.
Okay, see that's a smart way of doing it.
Want to see cool zoom-ins, cool cinematic shots.
What they've been doing is that they've been commentating while fighting by having it a replay. That's really smart. I might do that when I do a Let's Play of this.
You simply hide the UI by pressing K, and that removes the flags in the gameplay UI. And then we're allowed to put the camera down and see the gameplay as it unfolds, both from a gameplay and cinematic perspective. The timeline stays the same, so what you're seeing is all in real time as well.
Yeah, see, this is a really good way of doing it. They're learning.
All the action and some
That's
of the
good.
higher up gameplay choices.
Oh, I love the fur pelts on Chaos Warriors. So cool.
So we saw some dudes fly back all the way down the mountain, getting hit by a cannon. So already the Dwarven artillery is firing. I mean, they're perched a little bit further up on the hill than they were.
Don't you have normal Chaos Warriors with the big ass shields? Those are my favorites.
We just have a long plodding march up this hill until we get there. And the snow on the hill does slow your troops down, so they are running as fast as they can. You can see them just getting thrown back, and I really have to try and take as few losses as I can until I get there.
You're Chaos.
Don't want to send them all up by themselves either. I'm trying to keep them all together, so I have to kind of keep a steady march with them as well.
So do you have any kind of strategy for this? Because you have some making up to do for your win-loss record for us, Darren.
That's true. Well, I did beat Lionheart, so you know,
Yeah,
I won the last one.
Okay.
But in terms of this battle, my strategy generally is to move forward with a kind of a double line.
Yeah, but
split into
Lionheart gave you a
single line,
brutal
and then have
beatdown,
cavalry go
like
around the
a
edges.
brutal.
And I've concentrated
Pierre-
on my monstrous
Pierre-
infantry,
Pierre-
kind of on the flanks as well of the infantry. So I have Chaos
Why
Spawn
can
over
I
on the
say
right,
it
which we'll zoom in a
when
bit
I'm
later
alone,
as
but
well.
when I'm
And
talking to
have
you
my
guys, I
Dragon
just
Ogres on the
lose my
left.
words.
So hopefully we can just kind of punch through and then have the cavalry come around. It's just a massive envelopment as long as my centre holds.
I love all the dwarfen ruins kind of scattered around the battlefield as well.
Yeah, this
Parite-
map is really beautiful.
Parite,
It's
yeah.
set up in the kind of
What
Norskin
the fuck?
regions near some Dwarven Karak, so I like to think that, you know, they're kind of holding back the Chaos Invasion as best as they can
Yeah,
before we
Norskin
move in on
dwarves
the
are
big
awesome.
Karaks, I guess, up north.
They're short, stunty Vikings.
So it's worth mentioning that Kolic is fully upgraded here. In Custom Battle, Legendary Lords are fully upgraded, so all the spells he has active, that means he's like fully upgraded, fully teched out on a skill tree.
Oh, so in custom battle,
Yes, one
they're
of his,
automatically
quest
at their
battles is actually
best.
to get, Star
I would
Crusher,
like if you could,
which
like,
he doesn't
purchase stuff
start
for
with
them.
when you play in a campaign with him. So as you can see, he does have it here.
Oh,
So there we go, the Shaggoth has made its way through, the Dragon Ogres are coming in, the flame cannons are firing in the background, and the Ironbreakers are throwing their blasting charges towards them as well. So straight away it's like a massive ditch fight up there. The Slayers are digging into my guys as well, which is going to be a bit rough on the
what are
monsters.
those guys? Oh, what are those
But
guys?
Joey actually hasn't seen this battle yet at all.
haven't.
She's watching this back for the first time, so I've got some surprises in there for her as well as you guys.
I'm excited.
So we can see that they have a gyro bomber as well. Now what can take down a gyro bomber? Manticore is pretty good,
Yes.
so we'll send that after.
Oh,
Hopefully
air
it'll be
battle.
good. We'll catch up with that later. But things are going pretty well. I mean, he's,
Like, who are they?
Kolic
Oh,
is
look at
just
those
smashing
Iron
through
Breakers
dwarves
in
at
their
the moment. He's
Gromnia.
taking a bit of damage. They're throwing a lot of things at him. I just used a final transmutation there from my wizard, which is a direct damage spell, and I actually overcast it, which kind of increases the cost it does, but gives me a 50% chance of miscasting. Basically, that's just like a direct damage spell that lasts for about 20 seconds.
I love the flavour text for it. Is the wizard unleashes a hail of magical energy, transmuting his foes into unliving golden statues. It's
Quite brutal.
yeah. That's mean.
Oh,
So
look
you can
at
see the chaos
this.
spawn, the
Yeah, I
blasting
think if I
charges
do
are
battles in the
absolutely
game, I might
devastating. They
just
have
like
so many of them,
do
the
the
Iron
or
Drakes.
stop the
And there's
recording
some
and
miners
do,
units
like
as well,
save the
miners with
replay
blasting charges that
and
can throw
edit
them
it
as well.
in. That way we
My
can get some
Manticore's
awesome
going to town
scenes
on
like
the Gyrocopter,
this.
and it's actually broken. It's running away.
Oh, that's a
We've got
really good
beautiful charge
idea.
here from the Chaos Lances as well.
Oh,
James Wolfe.
look at the
Yeah.
cavalry charges.
It's funny
Like they
because
really
Kolic
fix,
is so
helped
massive,
fix them
especially
in
compared
Rome
to a
too,
Torch.
like Attila,
They're
but
very,
this
very
is
brave and hardy
this is
folk
good.
to even attempt to take him on.
So they have quite a few Slayers units, which is kind of bad for you in a couple of ways, because you've got some larger units in there.
Yeah.
So avoiding them is key, I would say.
Just that spell that's going off there, that is the Gehenna's Golden Hands. It's a vortex spell, lasts about 13 seconds, and it costs 9 wounds of magic. Again, that's the Metal Sorcerer, just hanging back, casting spells where he can.
So he summons the spirit of Gehenna's metal hands to hunt down his prey. Oh, what was that?
So that's the blasting charges, just going off in the distance. They just launch them at blobs of infantry and just completely wreck them.
They didn't do this kind of
My
stuff in
Manticore
Rome
came down to
too.
this chart.
I don't remember there being
Yeah,
this kind of gameplay video,
that,
so
it's fine.
I'm
it's
not gonna
raising
lie,
my hopes.
I kind of
It's raising my hopes.
do really well.
Your
against
Chaos
these
Warriors
guys.
getting
They
fucked.
just, like,
It's because they
push
don't
lay
got
into them,
shields.
kind of like a
Their
constant
defense
onslaught.
rating is
This is a
down.
very high tier army. Now the dwarves, their army costs the exact same. They have a lot of troops, but they just didn't hold very well, and my spells kind of went off right. So I got kind of lucky. I broke their gyro bomber. The gyro bomber is actually coming back in here to make a quick run on my Chaos Knights. He actually comes in from melee, knocks a few off, and then starts frantically dropping his bombs while my Manticore chases him down.
Oh, that was clever.
Yeah, so here he is.
I
just
thought it was
along
going
the
to
line, literally
crash.
dropping
Like,
the
can you
bombs.
do
You see them
controlled
actually coming out
crashes?
the back. My Manticore just isn't fast enough to get him. I always thought it'd be really cool if Kolic just like gave him a little whack out of the air with his hammer, but it wasn't to be. And you can see just all the carnage going on in the background. They're still holding their own. Like the dwarves aren't just like.
Oh, the Manticore's going to get him. Manticore's going to get
The
him.
Dragon Ogre is undeterred completely.
Yeah, actually, if you check the unit health of all my units, like it's quite low for the Chosen, really low for the Dragon Ogres, and my Kolic himself is down to halfway and taking more damage. So I activated an augment there, which speeds up my Manticore, which will allow me to catch the gyro bomber.
right in the sky.
Yeah.
I love
It
that.
looks so good when it goes down. It sounds really good as well. You can just hear the propellers like kind of giving out.
Nicely done. That is a well-used attribute there, or a skill.
So I'm just kind of picking off who I can, finishing off some routing units, bringing the Manticore back.
All those
into
Iron
the
Breakers
fray,
aren't. I think those are Iron
doing
Breakers there. They're
amazing
not doing
charges
much.
into their units, just ripping them apart basically. And this is kind of what you have to deal with when you're playing against Chaos or with them. They're very, very strong, and they're quite scary, to be honest.
I love seeing the dwarf fly past the camera.
Yeah.
They're so little. They just like fly
They're
by.
stunty.
I did another final transmutation again, which is another direct damage spell. That was actually something that really helped me getting through in the beginning, pushing through their lines. That damage spell is an area of effect spell, so you don't just target.
Oh, I
any,
love
you target
Iron
the area, and
Breakers.
when it
They're
takes
just
the
so
damage.
cool looking.
So that kind of actually allowed me to hit 5 or 6 units at once. Very,
Dude,
very.
that Chrono armor, they
looking
should be
to
a
go off
hard
with the
unit to
50%
kill.
spells.
See, it's kind of difficult to tell because it still looks like they've got so many units, but you can see the dwindling numbers of those units running away.
Yeah,
and
they've
you
got-
still have so many
Your
left.
Yeah,
infantry
they've got lots
has
of,
been
kind of
decimated,
flags, you can see,
dude.
as they're kind of, they back off and then they come back.
Like,
they kind of
either this
respawn
guy
quite a lot.
loses or he gets
Ungrim is actually
heroic
fighting,
victories.
I forgot to
Like,
mention
wow.
Ungrim Iron Fist. Here he is here, getting up. He's after just being charged, but I kind of left him alone for a second. Going to bring in the Shaggoth. See who's going to win in this fight.
Rear attack! Oh, mistake. To the dwarf, not you.
Yeah.
You did very well. Never turn your back to a dragon.
Oh!
Well, he took him down.
With one hit!
He is the Slayer King, of course.
He
you
is,
know?
so he did pretty good. Also, I was told it's worth mentioning that the fact he didn't react when he got hit is because Legendary Lords, they do have some react animations for getting hit, but they don't always react because if they were constantly in the react state, they would never get an attack off. It's kind of like a stun lock animation, so that's actually a choice made on purpose so that the gameplay just flows a little better.
As long as they
Holding
like
them up by the
explain
decks.
the reasons for that and they're logical,
Yeah,
it's
so
fine.
it's basically just Ungrim left. Stubborn little guy doesn't want to break.
He's a Slayer
I
King.
just kind of envelop him with everything I got. He's taken out, the Shaggoth, and Kolak's pissed.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
It's probably his girlfriend or something. He didn't like that.
Oh, you
So-
just surrounded him.
I'm just
the
sending
cavalry
everything
was a
in.
good move, I think, because he's obviously going to be a bit hardier against those larger units.
Kolak
Well,
actually
cavalry
has
is
a
large, so-
bombardment spell of his own that I called down as well. It's called Lord of the Storm. It only lasts like 5 seconds, and it doesn't cost any winds of magic, but that's what the animation there was, where he lifts the kind of axe or mace up in the air. And that's
He
it.
summons forth lightning.
Ungrim was finished off by that.
Oh, you've done it!
Yeah, so that's the
Oh.
victory.
Well, congratulations
Yep.
for redeeming
Heroic
your
victory,
title
see?
of not losing every battle. Nice one, Darren.
Thank you very much.
Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and let us know what you would like to see for future videos. Like and
Freaking
subscribe
awesome.
for more. Thanks for watching.
Alright.
See ya.
Alright. That was cool. I like the idea that they don't do the commentary when playing anymore, but rather they do it like just do the battle, record it, then put in the commentary. That's very good. That's pretty smart. Might see about doing something like that. Alright. See you guys later. Bye.